So here I am at the start of a nice little training run in the Pyrenees. I've just set off from the village of Ariege in the valley of Victor. So this sign means we're in an area of transhumance where animals like horses, sheep and cows come up the mountain to their winter pastures, summer pastures, sorry. On the Spanish side of the mountains, quite a lot of transhumance is still done on foot, but much of the journey, particularly in France, is made by truck. And frankly, it's not a bad place to spend a few weeks in the summer, is it? I'd imagine they're pretty happy to be up here. Nice music, ladies. I thought maybe the horses hadn't come up here yet, but that looks like the transhumant horses ahead. So you may be wondering, are these horses for riding? Actually, there's a donkey in there too as well on the left. And the answer is they are no more for riding than the cows we've just seen. So now we're getting closer to the snow and the wavy bit of snow up there. My path goes just to the right of it, up to the top of that hill. So many animals have been on this section of the mountain. There are paths just everywhere twisting through the broom, which, well, I suppose they all lead in the right direction. Now we're into a slightly wilder area. All these rolling green grassy slopes I've been across aren't really typical to me of the Pyrenees. So in the centre we have two peaks, San Barthélemy et Soularac, and then just down to the right there's a horizontal greyish thing, which is the talc quarry of Pyrenees, where 40% of Europe's talcum powder comes from. Luckily I turn right here, otherwise I'd regret not bringing crampons and an ice axe. So instead we'll descend below the snow. And all these green plants are rhododendrons, which will look nice in flower. Smaller leaves than you'd find in the variety you see in the gardens of an English country house, but it is rhododendron. Now that we're lower down, the rhododendron has come into flower, so we can better see what it's like. And the broom is out as well. It's quite a temperature difference. Now we've come down about 500 metres, I think. And now we're down in the beech forest and the paths are improving, so I'll be able to run a bit more. One of the joys of the beech forest, beautiful descents. In the mid-mountain, and we're at about 1200 metres above sea level, there are lots of abandoned places which were once little homesteads, little farms. There's a few terraces, bit of agriculture going on there. Parts of Spain in particular, there are whole villages that are abandoned up in the Sierras. And 100 metres further up the path, here's another one, nicely built. That's the main house. Best not to go in or something might fall on my head. You can see here as well how all the beech trees have been coppiced in a huge area. And that's presumably one of the things those farms, the abandoned farms, used to do. And that's the top of the last col, so now it's downhill. And here we are back in Ariege after 30 kilometres and about 2,000 metres of climbing and descending, and a lot of heat, but I hope you enjoyed seeing the Pyrenees.